Guess what?
What's up?
It's hot as fuck outside.
It's hot. You know why it's hot? Because there's a new episode of Fire Force, baby.
Woo! Flames
Yeah.
are blue. Spoilers.
Yeah, we're on episode 6. Dude, real quick. 6 episodes of like trying to save Captain Obi.
Yeah, we're just getting there.
That's something, man. I didn't expect it, but
Which we'll have to talk about later because I'm not sure we did a good job.
yeah, like, dude, all right. So this is the episode where they finally throw hands, man. They finally go like,
Building up to sumo
Yeah.
fighting.
yeah. Or in this case, they throw feet.
I know.
Oh.
That was a lot of
Yeah.
detail right there.
All
But
you feet fans are gonna love this episode.
people love Shinra.
Anyways, we open up the episode with
Sakuga.
Sakuga.
A nice fighting scene.
Oh yeah. Where they do like a little mini fighting scene because like they are inside the building already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they caved in.
Exactly where we left off last week.
Yeah.
Even to the point where Obi is still flexing.
It's still flexing.
He's
It's still like, oh.
I'm going pussy with this. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. They go down. They create the hole through the building, and that's when Burns and Shinra are like semi throwing down like a little warm up, and then Burns is still like, yeah, exactly.
I see what you did.
You can't do nothing.
Still warming up.
Still warming up.
Wow.
Yeah, but and then what happens there?
Well, kind of a big deal. Like, I mean, you have that final boss fight. You know, they're still kind of trying to throw like ideals at each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know how like anime is. It's like, yeah, we can punch each other, but we got to know why we're punching each other.
Yeah.
So it's cool though because we get a quick little flashback of mini Burns.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh
an
yeah,
old
we do. We get
Because
Burns.
again, we got to know who we're punching. You know.
Yeah. We got Mini Burns before he was fully cooked and made into a macho man.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so
Happens to
we
the best of us.
usually, or at least that whole scene is supposed to set up on like how Burns has always been like this to the
Stoic.
books, man. You know, like he's always praying, like he's very like loyal to like
The
prayer and all that stuff, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and they make a point where the priest goes like, that kid, man, he loves to pray, man. He's one of us.
He's one of us.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, because you show him as a kid just like basically not being salty, not being like too emotional.
Yeah.
I believe people call that stoicism.
Yeah.
Stoics, the great
Wait.
philosophers.
Is it me or is it cricket?
It's crooked as
It's
fuck.
fucking crazy. Hold on, man. This is our show.
I
If
don't
we want to
mind.
fix the camera, we can fix it mid show. Sorry, guys. The camera was a little bit cricket.
So.
Cricket wireless.
Whoa, that's
That
Ryan
brings
Reynolds.
us to a sponsor. No, I'm just kidding.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
I
Reynolds.
think people don't like him right now
Oh, really?
because of his wife. Yeah. Or something.
Anyways,
I don't care.
we also get a Joker Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
we get
I think we called it, right? Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
said at the opening, we saw like a little younger
a
version
younger
of
Joker. You said, yeah.
The crazy part here, though, is that they literally told us that, yes, they both lost their eyes at the same time.
Oh yeah, they did.
But did not talk about that part at all. So, like, you know, now.
yeah, maybe it'll pop up like when
Joker's time is
Joker's
up.
time is up. Yeah.
Joker's time is
Yeah,
up.
you're right because I do feel that Joker is gonna die. We've been saying that he is gonna die. We just don't know when.
I think even Joker is like, I'm ready
My
to go.
time
Papa.
is
Yeah,
over,
my time
yeah.
is coming.
The dark heroes right
The
here.
dark, yeah, exactly. I'm a dark hero. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna-
you're right. They both lost their eyes at the same time. Somebody poked the crap out of them. Like,
Yeah, it's
Like-
really interesting though because they have like the opposite eye missing. So like they kind of they both make the. It's like
like one-
Kakashi.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you're going with One Piece.
Yeah, because like the One Piece, you know how Zoro has one eye open, and then like Sanji has the other eye open.
Oh,
And
really?
They're supposed to be Luffy's eyes, like you know how they're the opposite side. Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah, so-
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Pretty cool, pretty big.
The more you know.
Well, I knew a Juan once.
Oh.
I left him in One Piece.
In One Piece.
He was a good kid. But yeah, so that's cool. We get a little bit of flashback from him. I thought it was really interesting. I know we get a little salty when religion pops in, but this was a whole religion episode.
Yeah.
They called this man his priest name Leonardo Burns.
Yeah.
Did you know we just got a new pope?
Yeah.
Did you know his name is Leo?
Yeah.
Did you know he's a Fire Force vet? No,
He's a
dude.
It's funny, you know, you're right. We just got a new pope, and then this episode dropped like during that.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
It's so crazy, but it's
Yeah.
cool. And then we're talking about religion, so might as well actually bring it all together. Right?
Yeah, so he does get named Leonardo Burns, and then we also see through the flashback. Oh my bad.
The lion to fight the darkness.
Yeah.
The demons, basically.
Yeah. That's why. Oh yeah.
That's
we'll get
El León
around
de
to it,
Judá. El León de Judá is what that is supposed to represent.
Yeah, and then we see through those same flashbacks as like they go on that Joker is more like of a liberal guy. Like he likes to be free, and he's all like, haven't you ever thought about being free? And he's all like, all we ever do is follow these orders.
Yeah. Because they're in the same.
They're in the same
monastery. And I assume because he says I'm the dark version of whatever he was.
Yeah.
Where do the prayers go? If like there's a God, if God doesn't exist, then where do these prayers go? And if they don't go anywhere, then why are we praying? And then like, what is the destination of these prayers? Like at the end of the goal, what are we even trying to accomplish here?
Yeah, you're right. He does say that.
Because he to himself, he tells himself that he's like, my prayers have always just been for the act of praying.
Yeah.
In terms of like keeping the peace, kind of like centralism. Again, going to the stoic virtues. Yeah. But he says that my prayers were never selfish. Like he's never like, oh please God give me this, or please blah blah blah, or whatever being you want to believe in. So for him to kind of come around and to finally get to this point where like he sees something that's super overwhelming, for him to be like, I guess this is what I gotta do. You know, it's almost like an interesting acceptance of the fate, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't really choose what's gonna happen. You can just go with the flow.
Yeah. Go
Good
with
stuff.
The flow.
So pretty cool. Yeah. We'll see him kind of come to terms. If it wasn't. They threw me off for a quick second because after hearing all this, I was like, wait a minute, he's actually kind of like gone. Like
gone.
He's too gone. But they kind of bring it back around into a more respectful way. This is his whole life.
Yeah.
That's all he really knows. And he's in too deep to kind of like be like, you know what, it's all over. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
So instead of doing stuff like that, he decides to go even further, but with a quote unquote purpose.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So with that ends our flashback scenes, right?
It's time to fight.
Yeah, it's time to fight. And then, all right, finally.
Serve the end which lies beyond prayer. But wait, go. You first.
No, go.
We're about to get copyrighted.
Why?
Did you not hear the Star Wars music in the middle of the fight?
Yeah, that's the thing you were telling me.
So crazy, man.
I didn't pick it up because maybe because I watched it like in the morning, and I was like, I always watch these episodes drowsy because I wake up and I watch them, so we end up recording on Saturday, right, because of the timing thing. But I end up watching them on Friday, so I didn't hear it. You said there's a Star Wars reference like in the music. I wouldn't doubt it though, but like, you know.
I like music. I like rhythm. I hear stuff and be like, wait a minute. And then when they started like, they go for it, and then in the background, I need you guys to go Google, not right now when we're done the video, Google episode 3 Star Wars, Duel of the Fates. That song by Hans Zimmer is the when they fight at the end of episode 3. And you hear all those trumpets and like the big basses. When you start this fight in the episode, it starts exactly like that.
I gotta go back and
it's
check it
pretty
out.
good, man. So like, as long as like people are cool, Sony, come on, you got all the money in the world. What are you trying to do, taking away from Hans Zimmer and Star Wars?
Yeah.
But interesting, you get full fight.
I didn't pick that up, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't doubt it. I saw this early, but it's cool though. Like that.
I think it's kind of cool.
It's cool. They're doing that.
Inspired, a little too inspired, but hey, threw me off my rocker.
Yeah, so we finally get the kicks in, right? And like we first we see Shinra basically, okay, this is my issue too. I thought about it before. Like this was in my mind before I even saw the fight, that like Shinra always leaves himself like wide open. Yeah. So he cuz he uses feet to fight. Yep. So like Burns is just like and Shinra's like, I'm sorry, puppy.
But even in interesting times when like, for example, when he goes against for the down smash, the down B smash, Shinra uses his feet to blast away as he's being pushed down.
Yeah.
So I saw that kind of happen. It's like, okay, so he kind of still is able to get out of these situations. But you're right, he leaves himself very exposed.
He's very open, and like, but that's Shinra's thing, right? Like he fights with his feet, and then
speed, yeah. So
his
whole shtick is that if he can go faster, then hopefully leaving himself open won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Too fast. for your eyes.
Yeah.
Persona 5 reference.
Yeah, so he gets like beat like in the he actually gets hit in the chest with that shit must have hurt because he hits Shinra like multiple times in the chest because he has to like get him away.
And like the amount of fire, the heat that is coming from his fists or just in his body, because you see a moment where he punches, doesn't even touch him, but the residual heat like blows stuff, or it burns his jacket.
It burns his jacket.
So that's why he takes it off.
And then he takes it off.
He's all serious.
Did you notice he takes off his gloves too? He's like, fuck this shit.
I did.
Like, he takes off his gloves too.
Oh,
Shinra,
so
yeah.
he's probably gonna go faster too.
Yeah. So we get that, and then the funny part is that like Joker's just watching it go down. He's just like with his cigars. He's all like, yeah. He's the dark hero.
I raised this kid good.
Yeah. He's all like, he's the dark hero.
Which was important. I saw that and I was like, because he even pulls out a card like, because Shinra's getting beat.
Yeah, he's getting
like, really bad at a certain
Poppy
point.
Burns. Yeah.
I think he even like goes a stage up higher at that point.
Oh, he goes to stage 4.
At that point,
yeah.
and he grabs him by the face and he starts like, fuck.
Oh yeah, he does sock him like multiple times. He's all like, feel the holiness,
feel the burns.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see Joker like getting ready to do an attack, but again, this is not. You can tell they both know each other.
Yeah.
And they both are kind of like, even since the last episodes, they've been talking to each other. And then like his whole shtick is that I can't step in because like I'm not a hero. I'm not the hero.
He's not the hero. He's the hero.
This isn't my
job.
job.
You're getting cracked in the face.
And but yeah, he's obviously just hoping that Shinra kind of like comes to his senses and like does something cool, which he does.
Yeah,
he snaps.
You know, all right. So yeah, so Shinra gets like cracked in the face, right? And like all anime characters where they get like annihilated, they're like just getting started. We're just getting started. Like,
bring it on. In the middle of a fight, like. You know how you get winded?
Yeah.
And you need to catch your breath? He in those moments, I imagine that they're just literally there being like, trying to like get their shit together as he's being pummeled, which is why Joker's like, I should probably step in, but I don't want to do anything too heroic, you know?
Yeah. He wants to be the hero, but he can't because of his morals.
Yeah, and we need to make sure that Shinra can actually handle this fight. That's gonna get even worse in the future.
Something I noticed is that like we said last time, like this show could be smart, but like I feel like Shinra like most like main characters, they go in without a plan, you know? He's like, I'm just gonna beat him.
That's your strategic shonen hero type.
Yeah.
You learned that from Inuyasha.
Yeah. And it's funny because like we actually get this like a long shot of like Joker just like with his cigarettes like and then like you just see Shinra like getting pushed or punched and he's just like in midair going like woo and then he lands on I guess on the roof,
like a corner.
Yeah, on a corner, and then that's when he jumps down in front of Joker and he like the animation was good.
Yes.
Yeah, he break dances like
that was a panel that you saw in the manga
that was what
when
I saw.
Joker's just like. And then he's like,
yeah, because
dancing.
When I was trying to get images for like, I think at the beginning of this season, I was like doing my best like not to get anything spoiled. And then I just see like a panel of Shinra breakdancing, and I'm like, what the fuck is he breakdancing for? But I guess it was this scene, yeah.
And it hit. The animation was super smooth. It was a hit.
Oh yeah, it was good. You see Shinra like land on his hands. And then he break dances, right? And like the whole character model goes around and shit. And then I think he jumps really high. Yeah, and then the camera goes like really far. And look, you could tell that the building itself is maybe like some kind of like 3D model.
Okay.
But like the way they did it and the way that I guess I liked it was that like when Shinra was falling down, everything looked layered. So every floor actually had depth to it, which was really good. I enjoyed that kind of stuff.
Yeah, some good quality here, my dudes.
Yeah, and
then it took us 6 episodes.
Yeah.
That's exactly why it took us this long, I think. Yeah. They were building up for this moment.
That's when he impacts Burns. And I think, is that when he goes level 5?
A bit after, because while this is happening, there's like a whole, again, like talk about like the old ways and the new ways, and it's like basically Burns kind of like goes honest with Shinra. Like while they're fighting, he's like, I need you to step up because at the end of the day, this old man can only do this.
Yeah.
So if you guys really believe in like saving the world and blah 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 and being a hero, you need to do something, right? And then Shinra finally gets it.
Yeah, he finally gets it.
He's like, oh, he wants me to beat him, which it's because again, like Shinra, he sees him as like a father figure, right?
Like a father figure, yeah.
And at the end of the day, like when you grow up with that, every male kind of has like, well, I want to be my own person.
Yeah.
And that just becomes.
He's like, I want to be a hero.
Yeah, that just becomes the next generation. It's natural for the next generation to be like, well, whatever you did, that's all you do. Let's try to figure something else out for us. So it becomes like this whole idea of like the old, the new, what is okay, what should we accept, and then Burns finally goes like, when they're yelling at each other, right? Burns finally goes, Shinra goes, why would you try to stop the future, blah blah blah, and then Burns goes like, do you think I'm the type of man that would fight against the future?
Yeah.
Or like be an asshole to the people who are trying, basically.
Yeah, all that exposition is happening while like Shinra's trying to go even faster to break through him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember now. So he that's when he takes off his gloves, I think, and then he does like the little hand gestures to go like even stronger, you know?
I like that.
And then he
Obi taught him this. It's a rock and roll sign. It means that it brings more inspiration, so faster.
Yeah, so he does that, and then I noticed that he does that, and then he switches like that. So yeah, he switches a hand gesture to go like even faster and break through Burns, right?
Sound bear. No, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then that's when he transforms into.
Uses the Aldania link.
Yeah.
So kind of how like that dragon guy transforms into something.
Yeah.
You see like his spirit, I guess.
Yeah. It becomes like a shield.
Does it?
Yeah, because well, like before I jump ahead, but yeah, it becomes some kind of armor when he's like constantly kicking it.
Yeah.
And then you said how he got like baptized and like turned into like the lion or Leonardo Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that part too.
Yeah. So that's why like when he transforms, he has a form of a lion.
That's really
cool. That was
cool.
Really cool.
I was talking about Shinra though, because at that moment of talking, they're saying, "Oh, the new Shinra gets inspired." And he talks about like how he's gonna save his brother and his mom and show.
Mom, yeah.
And he goes so like inspired that causes like his little spirit or soul thingy to kind of like smack him. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. It's something like that happens.
Like if it was Soul Eater, like a different being attacking.
Yeah.
But
because that thing launches outside too. I think that energy.
Yeah, that energy.
It goes into the sky.
And it has like a face too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Once towards the very end, like later on. But that is enough to cause Sho, like off in the distance, to feel that connection.
Yeah, he feels it through the Dolo link. Yeah.
So now Shinra is starting to tap into whatever that magic energy is supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool because I think you do get a shot of his leg semi disappearing a little bit too. Yeah. So that was cool. And then because that energy hits Burns, and that's what forces Burns to like transform to be like
he's getting next
level 5.
He's actually it was just fucking cool. Level 5 voltage. I saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming. It was so cool.
Yeah.
At that point, he's just straight up like mana with like a lion form, and it's so cool.
Yeah. And okay, nice. And then he basically becomes the Blue Exorcist, like right there. Yeah. Like you see his feet, like they start turning blue, and Joker goes like. It turns blue because it's hotter.
Hotter than before.
Yeah. So like like the blue flame means that he's just getting more powerful. Like the flames are stronger, everything.
Faster at the end of the day. He's just trying to move faster.
Yeah, and then he goes for with the blue flames. That's when he goes. And I do like how you mentioned that like he stabilizes himself when he kicks because he moves one leg back like that. So he'll be like kind of like that. And then he'll be like in midair, like stabilizing himself, you know,
crazy way
which
to
is
fight.
pretty cool. And it does leave some weaknesses, like open, like spots, but at least it's cool, you know. He's just like midair.
He's used to it, yeah. Cause I like the one personally when I think he comes from the sky, he goes down, and he blasts back up to like knee Burns in the face.
Oh yeah.
But both of his knees are like bent in, and he's just like this weird angle, and he still gets him. It's pretty cool, but it's like it's a weird way to attack, so I can only imagine how fighting against someone like that, you'd be like, whoa! Stop.
Like the mangaka one, at least like the mangaka wanted to do something different. Like
Yeah,
with, like
okay.
the main character.
Yeah, I respect it. And to this point, like they've been actually making a good job about it.
Yeah. So we finally get the like I think
The feet.
the feet.
We got a lot of feet going to Burns'
Yeah.
face.
Oh yeah, we did.
Because he's going super fast, he's doing the thing, and then
You even see impact frames
Yeah.
of the feet,
Mhm.
like when they're hitting.
It's pretty-
Which the impact frames in the show are like wild, like they're cool. So like every time, like sometimes like a character will hit each other, and then like you'll see it like black and white fast, and then I'll go back to
Oh,
color.
yeah.
Yeah, those are like the impact frames. They're really good.
I noticed in between two, when that happens, you see the white, and you notice like the little demon like
Yeah.
smile.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah,
it
yeah.
disappears.
Yeah, and
It's
it disappears.
so crazy.
Yeah, that's
the
what
heck?
I okay. You brought that up.
Soul Eater, baby.
You see, I've noticed that like I see things within the impact frame. So it'll you'll see the regular frame, and then it'll go black and white to show the impact, and then somewhere in between they put like faces or something.
The little
Yeah.
demonic face, yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll go back to normal. So you see things. And
is
I don't know
really
if you
cool.
noticed too, like when Shinra was having the flashback of him being a baby,
Yeah.
he had like a Soul Eater shirt, like
Oh,
the
did he?
face, like
The
of the
logo?
logo.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty
I
cool.
know that.
Yeah, so
When he was talking to his little brother,
yeah. So all that is pretty dope. I think he like Burns just can't handle the how fast he's like coming at him like constantly, and he lands a clean like hit on his leg, on his chest. And then like it starts to crack, and then Burns is just like taking the
Taking it,
impact. Yeah, because I'm assuming at this point, Burns like his whole thing is that if you hit him harder, he'll level up. But I think like maybe like he knew that was it, you know. But like he was just still like seeing how far he could take it.
He needs to know how strong he is.
Yeah.
Because even Shinra tells him like towards the end, like, why aren't you dodging any of my attacks? Why didn't you dodge any of my attacks?
Yeah.
He's like, no, that wasn't the point. Right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. But yeah, you're right.
And
Going
then-
in there, he does the quick attacks, gets in there,
Yeah.
and he's able to unleash the Aldano burst again.
Yeah.
Aldano burst, whatever it's called.
And then like he comes in for one final one, and like I think that final kick, like the impact frames go wild. Like the whole thing is in black and white.
Cool.
Like everything's sparkling, and then it just like cracks that like lion armor that I'm assuming was made out of fucking iron or
yeah,
whatever.
Like,
Not
lava
fire,
or something.
Lava, yeah.
Cool.
And like he knocks him down. Like basically just shatters his form. And then like he's all like, I knew it.
He takes a seat.
Yeah.
He's
he
so
takes a
cool. He's
seat.
like, all right.
Oh yeah, he doesn't fall. He
I'm gonna
just,
sit
like,
down real quick.
Alright.
So the old man finally takes a seat.
Yeah, and that's when he like you were saying that Shinra's just like doing exposition on like how come he didn't fight back and all that stuff, right? All that goody stuff.
Yeah.
But then we get the good thing, right? Well, I don't know if this happens. Do we get back to Company 8 before Burns' like demise or after?
I think a right second before, yeah.
Before?
Because they show up and they show the other evangelist, and then they go to talk to Burns. The evangelist show up. with
No,
Burns.
wait, really? I don't remember. But the point is that like let's just finish up with Burns. We're here because I actually want to talk about something else.
So,
All right, so we see that like Burns is just like basically like doing that chit chat with Shinra about like, oh, how come you didn't block my attacks? When suddenly he sees like a big ass horn like sticking through his chest.
pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Game over. Yeah. And then what's his face? Oh, because Shinra senses it because of the Adola link. He's all like, oh shit, what the hell?
It's a new pillar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
pillar.
the new pillar, which is a new person as strong as Shinra or whatever
Yeah.
onto that level.
Yeah, so like that fool gets pierced through his chest, and then like his doppelganger.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's his doppelganger?
Yeah, because he goes like, oh, it's a doppelganger, and like if you notice the doppelganger has a regular eye and one of it is on fire, so it's supposed to be Burns' doppelganger.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how did that? It just.
I don't know how that works,
You
but
think
like
maybe that little demon face was that doppelganger popping out?
who knows?
Because the final hit that Shinra does and he
Yeah.
goes, I don't know, Link or whatever, it makes that big blob go into the sky.
Yeah.
The demon blob go into the sky. And then I guess that thing comes back down and stabs him.
Like I'm not sure, but because it comes in through a portal. It's like you know how like Burns is like this on the rock.
Yeah.
So like a portal opens up behind him, and then he gets stabbed through, And then like Shinra looks at him, and like one eye is normal and one of them is on fire. And then Shinra goes like a doppelganger, and then like that's Burns. Burns is doppelganger, and then like but that must have hurt, right? Because he carries Burns like he's trying to get up, and he's like with the horn, so he's trying to get up, and then like Burns is just like, oh, like this is it, papi, like this is where it's over.
We had a good ride.
Yeah. He's all like, I'm just gonna pray, and then Joker, like Shinra wants to help him, but Joker goes like, nah, we can't.
We gotta go save Obi.
Yeah, we gotta save Obi.
Remember why we're here. Yeah, that's what it says.
And then like as like the doppelganger's taking him, I guess into the Adola Link. That's where he's taking him, right?
Okay.
And so like he's slowly backing away. Like he looks at the cross on the, I guess their Bibles that they have in there.
Yeah, the little outfit, and then symbol of the church. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he starts like praying, and like because he's always been praying.
Right.
No matter what, like I think he makes a point where like whether it's good or bad, like he's always like straightforward. Like
for him, it was kind of like his comfort, because prayer just gives you a chance to kind of meditate. And for him, that's why he's always stoic. He was able to pray through everything. Childhood, being an orphan, and like just all the... He understood from the very beginning just how shitty this world was. But he would always pray to kind of like to handle it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what gave him that stoic, like that manly man vibe. And then for this one moment though, which the whole shtick of earlier, him being like, I only pray just to pray. And in this moment, he makes a quote unquote a selfish or personal prayer. Yeah. They don't say what it is, but obviously you can assume that.
Yeah. He's dying.
For his papacitos to be safe, you know?
Yeah, and then Joker takes Shinra and like they just leap off.
Yeah, they take off.
Yeah, and you actually before that, like we do see Burns' real eye, or like the eye that was infected.
And it's like their infernal.
Yeah, see?
He's had infernal blood inside of him this whole time, and finally when he's dying, he becomes the doppelganger.
The doppelganger, yeah. So does that mean
Joker also has infernal blood? Yeah. Because they're both from the orphanage, and they both probably got infected by the infernal blood.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So that's crazy. So we end up there, right? And like that's when like the freaking that girl, she has a weird name. I can't say the crown lady, right?
The arrow. Oh, the crazy girl.
Yeah, the crazy girl. She's all like, hey man, I don't know why. She's hot. But like, yeah, like she was all like, hey, like my plan worked or whatever, like blah blah blah. And I'm assuming her
plan. We can fix
her. Yeah.
Anyway.
And I'm assuming her plan worked because like I think like that was her main intention to create that doppelganger. Yeah. Exactly. So she's all happy, right? And then Dragon is gonna basically annihilate like Company 8. Yeah. And Arthur's knocked out, and it's funny because the baby girl Maki goes like, "I got this, Poppy," and then like Dragon throws like basically like a fucking a fire beam or something, right? And it's huge, and Maki like she can't block it. She starts going like
you see her skin already starting to bleed out.
Yeah, yeah.
She's burning alive, yeah.
And she's all like, I can't stop it.
You're not gonna stop it.
It's over, mama.
And then the real baby girl, I like.
Yeah,
Iris starts praying.
Yeah,
Iris starts. That's her name.
That's her name.
Starts praying, and then you see like a quick second of like a white flash from her. I want to say.
Yeah, you see her outline too. Yeah. Like she does something that like
inspires like.
Yeah, that basically helps Maki like block the attack, because even Company 8 was all like, "Oh, you did it!" Like, you know.
Divine intervention is what they called it. Oh no, Dragon goes like, "Huh, divine intervention." Yeah. So even he realizes that like the goddess or whatever allowed them to live.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I feel like Iris is
like OP.
There's something that's good that has to happen with her. Like I don't know, like Iris is like because the characters mention like something about a new pillar being born, if I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The crazy girl.
Yeah, the crazy girl and the pink hair girl too. I feel like Iris probably right there, like she awakened something. Like she was probably like gonna be a pillar or something, because it was too specific, and everybody starts freaking out, going like, oh. Like, you know, a pillar is born.
Because everyone in the Aldo Noah link feels that vibe.
Yeah. Right. And they're pillars too. So I feel like Iris, when she did that, that's when they felt that energy. So maybe she's going to be a pillar.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I also feel like since most of these characters are like from orphanages,
Yeah.
I feel like she also probably had experiments done to her.
Yeah.
And now that we're getting to this hyper level of action, where they're finally becoming to like unlock and all that.
Yeah.
But I think that really did come from her, whether it be like her being able to have that link with the goddess or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you see Lich, the scientist guy,
Oh yeah,
next to her,
he goes like.
and he's staring at her. He's like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, she just did something crazy."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I think she is gonna be a pillar. Like that's why Lynch was looking at her like really
Like,
weird.
He saw the Flash.
Yeah,
he's the only one that saw the Flash, I think. Happening.
Yeah, and then from there, like the other whack ass dude is all like, Dragon's all like, oh, take care of them, or the crazy girl, she's all like, take care of them.
Take care of
And then we see like arrows with fire just rain down on him, and like gets like one hit KO'd. And that's when Moon Knight comes in.
Moon Knight.
Yeah, he couldn't get a second season, so
They
he
call
came
him Moonlight Mask.
here. Yeah, that's straight up a Moonlight reference, like a Moon Knight reference.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
No, I think it's it feels like Moon Knight because Moon Knight, like he has a specific form where he just wears the circular mask.
Oh,
and he has the
his
moon
little-
right here.
Oh yeah, he has
Yeah.
a suit and then
Yeah.
the wrappings.
Yeah, the
that's
wrappings. So
cool. I thought it was good.
It was funny because Moon Knight comes in and straight up, this is fucking what's his face, the one strongest like fire dude like ever, the one because he has like the same eyes, like he has a circle eye and an X eye.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so does that thing, the Moon Knight.
So he's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is that guy.
Yeah.
He's from team either 6 or 9.
Yeah.
He's in the final season of last season.
Yeah.
That was their whole arc. They became best friends, and that's why when word got out that team 7, right? They're team 7.
Yeah.
Team 7 is kind of like against the law.
Oh no, teammate.
Teammate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When they said that, when they put up the word that Team 8 are like fugitives, him and his group are
Yeah.
like, nah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So he shows up, he does blah, 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 and he goes, fighting and gambling is how I show love.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
whoa,
And then,
this guy.
Yeah. So that was the hit of episode 6.
Yep.
From here on out, I expect action because we had a lot of like dragging. Like episode 1 through 6 was like.
I mean, you say that, but we're gonna stop in 6 episodes, right?
Yeah.
So how much?
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 6 episodes. So they're probably gonna stop somewhere. They're gonna do probably like, I don't know, like they're probably gonna do like some slowing down after this, and then they're gonna leave it like ramped up, I think, and that's it.
I think we can get a cool fight with that team captain and the dragon guy, and Arthur will kick in and all that stuff. Maybe for 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
And then Shinra and Joker have to figure out what to do with Obi. For the record, I thought that Infernal thing was Obi, by the way.
Which one?
The one that killed
Burns?
Leo? Yeah.
No, that was that's like I caught it because I was just like the eyes. But yeah, like it's
That's what I thought for a second. I was like, we didn't even do the job. they
Yeah.
transformed him.
But yeah, with all that, make sure to comment and subscribe,
Hit that like, my dude.
and we'll see you guys later.
Flame on.
Oh, it is hot.